Hi, my name is Bibek Adhikari. I am an English instructor. In today's class, we are going to solve the reading portion of Unit 11, that is Games and Sports. So let's begin. Alright, let us now start with the reading portion of Unit 11, that is called Games and Sports. Before reading, let's do a bit of pre-reading activity. Let's solve two pre-reading questions. The first one is, how often do you play games? Do you play games quite often, or do you do not play games quite often? Do you play games at all? That is my question. So, you may play games quite a lot or you may not play games quite a lot. So that depends upon the kind of person you are or the kind of, society you live in or the kind of school you have or something like that. And the second question I want you to think about is, how do your parents support you in sports? Do they buy you things to play with? So these are the two questions. Let's think about them for a minute. The first one, how often do you play games? The answer would be pretty easy, once a day, maybe twice a day, once a week. So depending upon your frequency, you can answer that question. Number second is, how do your parents support you in sports? Maybe you have got very supportive parents who like, you playing, or maybe your parents are not so supportive and they do not encourage you playing games all the time. Do they buy you things to play with? Maybe they do. They buy you, football or basketball or badminton or chess. Or maybe they buy you a sportswear somewhere, sports shoes and different kind of materials to play with. Or maybe your parents are not so supportive. They don't give you any money. So you'll have to, ask with your friend. So think about these two questions and their possible answers, right? Now, if you have thought about that, let's go and read the passage that is given in the book. So this is the passage, let's study it. Games and sports. Games and sports keep one physically and mentally fit. They keep one away from diseases relating to the heart, obesity, mental stress, and sleeplessness. They instill in the player a spirit of self-confidence, self-reliance, discipline, justice, fair play, and patriotism. Games provide us with recreation and enjoyment. Games keep our body alert, active, youthful, and energetic. Games increase the circulation of blood, boost metabolism, burn calories, and improve respiration and the digestion. Healthy people can work hard cheerfully for a long period of time. They can face dangers boldly. They enable people to follow other virtues like discipline, honesty, integrity, loyalty, and patriotism. While playing games, various exercises are performed automatically. Brisk walking, running, cycling, skipping, swimming, and yoga are common activities to keep fit. Mild exercises help patients recover from heart attacks, diabetes, blood pressure, etc. Exercise invigorates us. Alright, let's go on reading the text. Games provide us with recreation and enjoyment. Football, cricket, lawn tennis, or wrestling are watched by millions of fans all over the world. When we watch and play games, we forget all our worries and anxieties. They enable us to divert our mind from wrong thinking. Sports help people to face challenges in life bravely. Players are not to be deterred by failures because they know that failures are the stepping stones to success. Such an approach would help one recognize one's skills. Players develop team spirit. They learn to adjust with other people's shortcomings. They respect and follow the rules of the game they play. Sportspersons display punctuality, diplomacy, and self-discipline. So we still have two more paragraphs. Let's study them. Okay, let's go on studying this. Games are very essential for the students. In our schools, however, games and sports are not given much importance. A period of half an hour or 45 minutes should be dedicated to games every day in schools. Some schools dedicate this timing for games only once a week. Children find it difficult to pursue a game in the specified period. Some schools cannot afford funds for sports equipment. Similarly, some schools do not have a playground. Many schools do not employ any physical instructor to guide the children in various games. Even parents want their children to complete their home assignments after school hours rather than play games. They fail to realize that games make children strong both mentally and physically. Many school children become obese due to lack of participation in games. Obesity puts them in the high risk category of contracting diseases like diabetes and heart ailments. The education system needs to be reformed and equal importance needs to be given to sports and games. So that is the end of our paragraph. Now let's discuss the exercise portion. Before that, let's talk about what is the theme of the text. So what is the theme of the text? What is the main idea? So let's discuss on that. The main idea or the theme of the text. So what is the main idea of the text? Let's talk about that. So the first main idea is it talks about the importance of games and sports. The second thing this paragraph talks about is the need of games and sports. So these 2 points could be called the main theme, of this text. The text talks about the importance of games and sports, the need or the usefulness of games and sports. Correct? Let's go and solve the exercise portion now. The first exercise that we have is called match the following. So we are going to do this match the following thing. So we have column A followed by column B. All we have got to do is match these words. First word we have is patriotism. And what does patriotism mean? Let's think about it and let's do the match the following thing. What does patriotism mean? So the answer is patriotism means love of your country. Correct? Now let's go to the second word that we have. It is called obesity. What does the word obesity mean? Quick, think about it. What does the word obesity mean? It means fatness. Very good. Fatness. Let's go on doing this portion. We have section A followed by section B. Column A followed by column B. The third word that we have is called alert. What does the word alert mean? Alert means watchful. Correct? Very good. Now, what does the word metabolism mean? Metabolism means, the answer is quite long on this one, all the chemical process in a living being that changes food into energy. So that is what metabolism means. Now let's go to the number E. Is there space? No, but let's try virtue. What does the word virtue mean? Virtue means, think about it, what does the word virtue means? Virtue means moral excellence. Moral excellence, right? It's pretty easy. There are more questions. Now I'm not going to solve all the questions. I'm not going to spoon feed you, This is not an online guide. So let me be very clear about it. So there are more questions from number E, integrity, to number I, which is dedicated. So try those questions yourself. Now let's go to another portion, which is fill in the blanks. Second question that we have is called fill in the blanks. Now let's fill in the blanks. First question is number A. Games instill in the player a spirit of blank space. Think about the answer. Let me write another question for now. A blank space person can work hard cheerfully. Think about the answers of these 2 questions and we'll solve more of the questions. Games instill in the player a spirit of what? A spirit of self-confidence. So that is the answer. A blank space person can work hard cheerfully. What kind of person? A healthy person can work hard cheerfully. Now let's go and solve some more questions. Let me solve 2 more questions and 2 questions would be left for you. Number C. While playing games, various, now we have a blank space, are performed automatically. Let me write another question. Number D. Games provide us with, and it's a blank space. I think I can fit one more question in here, can't I? Number E. Games enable us to, I've got a blank space here, a mind from the nasty thinking? Let's solve these questions now. Starting with the first one, while playing games, various blank space are performed automatically. Various what? Various exercises are performed automatically, right? Games provides us with what? Recreation and enjoyment. Recreation and enjoyment. Let's go to the last question. Games enable us to blank space our mind from the nasty thing. Divert our mind from the nasty thing. Last one is many children become obese due to lack of participation in games. I think we can do that. Now let's go to another section. Now we come to the third section, which is called question answer. We come to the question answer section now. The first question we have is a how question. How do games keep people physically fit? How do games keep people physically fit? Now, what is the probable answer to this question? Think about it for a while and I'll give you the answer. How do games keep people physically fit? Games keep, since the question is in present tense, we must answer it in present tense. Games keep people physically fit by keeping them away from various diseases relating to the heart, comma, there's more to it, obesity, comma, mental stress and sleeplessness. Let's go back and study the answer. So here's the answer. Games keep people physically fit. Games keep people physically fit by keeping them being the people, away from various diseases relating to the heart, obesity, mental stress, and sleeplessness. Easy, right? Let's solve another question, number B. What qualities do people develop while playing games? What qualities do people develop while playing games? Think about the answer for a while. Since the question is present tense, let's answer it in present tense. People develop a spirit of self-confidence, comma, self-reliance, comma, discipline, comma, justice, comma, fair play, and patriotism while playing games. While playing games, that is the answer. So let's review the answer. The question is in present tense V1, so let's answer it in present tense V1. People develop a spirit of self-confidence, self-reliance, discipline, justice, fair play, and patriotism while playing games. Right? The question, both questions, the answers of which were taken from the first paragraph. Pretty easy. Now let's go to another question. Question number C. What is the relationship between playing games and exercising? What is the relationship between playing games and exercising? That is the question. The question is in present tense. Try to answer it in present tense. So the answer could be something like this. Like exercising, games help us keep our body alert, active, youthful, and energetic. So games increase circulation of blood, boost metabolism, burn calories, improve respiration and digestion. You can also write one more sentence here. Can you do that yourself? I think you can do that. It's pretty easy. Now let's go to another section. Now we come to what we call the homework section of today's class. And your homework is going to be this one. Write down the paragraph number against the phrases given below. Now, this is your question. First one is games and sports. Second one is number B, games and exercises. Third one is number C, facing challenges. All you have to do is, write the paragraph number. Can you do this? So this is the homework. Write down the paragraph number against the phrases given below. Here are three phrases. All you have to do is, write the proper paragraph number. Games and sports. In which paragraph does this idea fall upon? Another phrase is games and exercises. On which paragraph does this phrase fall upon? Finally, we have something called facing challenges. Which paragraph does this phrase belong to? Try to find that. Just write number of paragraph. First paragraph, second paragraph, third paragraph. Like that. It's pretty easy. With this, we have come to end of today's class. If you have any questions, suggestions regarding this video series, feel free to write us at learning@deerwalk.edu.np. Thank you.